Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Project Pan update. This is for the same pan last year. Project Pan is a Fantastic Ladies collab, and it was created by Shelley from Unapologetically Shelley. Shelley has become one of my very good friends, and I really am enjoying this project. Even though I'm not doing the best on it, I don't care. She decided to take a whole bunch of holidays that happen throughout the year or celebrations of certain months that occur throughout the year, throw them into a project and make up prompts to go with each one. I just loved this idea. The goal is to use products that we have from like years past in our collections. And I forgot about that as I chose a couple of things to put into this project. So Shelley, I hope you're okay with that, because this update is going to feature 3 products that are new to me. I know she won't care though, because she cheats on things, I cheat on things, we cheat on all these projects. So we're just a big bunch of cheaters. Whatever. Choo choo. Now I'm on the crazy train, Shelley. Anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. This project runs from January 8th to December 8th. She wanted to give us time off at the end of the month, at the end of the year, to work on just finishing up things that we need to finish up. Shelley is a person who doesn't really like rules, so she gives guidelines. So let me get into what I have in this project. I'm choosing products for the month ahead of time. So this month I will be rolling in all of the April prompts. So I'll let you know what it is I'm pulling in and how I did with things from the beginning of the year, January, because like I said, this isn't the best update. Okay, so the first prompt I had in was for Chinese New Year. This runs, this starts on January 2020, or January 22nd. So 2023 was the year of the rabbit, 2020 year of the tiger, so on and so forth. Pick an item related to any of these or any animal. That's how open Shelley is, any animal. It's like great. So I chose year of the rabbit 2023, and I pulled in this Peter Thomas Roth cleanser. And while this is new to my collection, it's not a new product that I started. My sister actually passed this to me last year and was like, do you want it? And I said, sure. And I'm really glad that she did. I'm really enjoying this cleanser. You know, I related the rabbit, Peter Thomas Roth, to the Peter Rabbit. Anyway, this is a really nice cleanser in the sense that it's definitely good for a second cleanse, but it's also good for a regular cleanse. Like one, if you just have light makeup on, it really does get all of it off your face. I find that if I go to wash my face with like a regular cleanser, other ones, it doesn't get off all my makeup. So I always do that first cleanse with like a balm or a cleansing oil, and then I use a cleanser. This one I can just use if I have light makeup on and it comes off. Even mascara, if I have like just mascara, one eyeshadow, and like light foundation or something, everything comes off with this first cleanse. So that's really impressive to me. So this is a cleanser that I absolutely would keep around and do the splurge, because this is a pricey cleanser. But I started off all the way up there, and my goal is to get down to there, and I'm right here. So one more month and this will be out of the project. Black History Month, we were to choose a product from a Black owned makeup brand. So I chose this Glam Light eyeshadow in the shade Amour. My goal was to use it 10 times and I've used it 6. I kind of forget about it because it's sitting in my palette of singles, but I really enjoy this shadow. It's a beautiful color. There it is there. I'm actually wearing it today because I told myself you're going to wear it today. So there it is a swatch of it. This came out of the Glam Light Miracle palette that Angelica Nyquist put together with Glam Light. And I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. I got it in a Tribe Beauty box. It might have been like a palette special to that, but it is gorgeous. And I really, really like that shade. So I have to use it 4 more times before it can roll out of this project. For Groundhog Day, February 2nd, a product that you keep repeat purchasing or are doomed to pan forever. It's meant to be tongue-in-cheek. I feel like this concealer from Too Faced, this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Very Fair, is a concealer I am doomed to pan forever. I use this quite often. I've used it for about 2.5 years. It's still going strong, and every once in a while I get like a little window, but I don't know. I don't know when this is going to be over. They don't even sell this product anymore. So, I mean, if I swirl my spoolie around, you can see that it does window a bit, but I don't need a ton of concealer. But this is really nice and brightening, and I really wish they still sold it, because when I run out of concealers in like year 2055, I would totally repurchase that. Next up is for Valentine's Day, a red item, a pink item, a heart-shaped item, or a love-themed in any way you can relate it to the theme. See how open Shelley is? She's great. So I pulled in this e.l.f. tinted lip oil in the shade, what is this? Nude Kiss. First of all, Kiss is related to Valentine's Day, and it's pink, so I thought I would bring it in. My goal is to finish this. Slow going. I did mark it where it started, but I stored it on its side, so you can't even see that it's at that level yet, but there is a swatch of it. It's really pretty, but I'm trying to pan a ton of lippies, so it's just in my rotation as one of the ones that I'm using. Speaking of lippies, for winter, you're to bring in a winter themed item. I decided to bring in this gloss from Ofra. This is part of the Samantha March and Ofra collab. This is in the shade Millie, and it's a very white, sparkly gloss, which is why I thought of winter. It reminded me of, like, you know, when the snow, if you live where there's snow, when the snow gets like hard and crunchy on the top and it just looks really sparkly. That's kind of what this reminded me of. So I started off up here and I was able to make another mark there. I do have a little bit of windowing. It's getting to be a little bit see-through here. You can see through here. It's really difficult though with the camera to see any windows, but this is a lovely gloss. But what I found with Ofra's formula, and this looks pink because of course it's been put on top of lipstick, so now it's no longer really clear. But I found with Ofra's lip glosses, there it is right there, it's very, very shimmery, very beautiful though, is that you can feel the glitter pieces in them. And I never noticed it before until I tried other glosses that are shimmery that don't feel like they have those glitter pieces in them. So it's not my favorite and I wouldn't repurchase. So I'm going to use up the Ofra glosses I have, enjoy them, but I'm not going to repurchase them. For the next prompt, it was Women's History Month. Anything from a female-owned brand, and this is a holiday celebrated in March. So I brought in this Fenty Beauty foundation. My goal was to use it 10 times, and I haven't used it at all. So, but I did decide to weigh all my products this month because I wanted to see how much use I got on them throughout the months, and with weighing them. So I did weigh this. I haven't used it at all, so this is still in the project for 10 more uses. For spring, we were to choose a spring palette or any item we got last spring or any previous spring. So I brought in this ColourPop Garden Variety palette. My goal was to use it for 3 looks, and I only have used it for 1. I know I used this green, I used this shade here, I used some of these pinks and this brown here. This is a really nice palette. You can tell that it's been well loved by me. I still have to use it for 2 more looks, but that's okay. I'm not mad at that, and it will be sticking around. For St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, a green item or a leprechaun item, pot of gold or something small, I brought in my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. My goal is to finish this. I have not finished it. It's a fine setting spray, but I think I like my all-nighter better. But I guess, I mean, I would repurchase this and use it, but I do like my all-nighter better. So that's one that I would repurchase over this. I did weigh it to see, like, if I don't finish it next month, how much usage I get on it. And I can't even tell you where I'm at, maybe halfway, but I couldn't even like put it up to a light to see through it. It's pretty thick plastic, so sticking around. Okay, so those were all my items that have been in, and now I'm going to tell you what I'm bringing in for new items. The first thing is for April Fool's Day, which is on April 1st, an item that you feel like a fool for buying, and that is this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I made a mark where it's at. The reason I feel like a fool for buying this is because I feel like I fell into the trap of everybody going cuckoo about this concealer before I even knew that it wasn't for somebody with dry skin. This is a very dry formula. It's not forgiving on dry skin. However, I did find that I did like to use it under my eyes if they were super hydrated. I have to make sure that they're very hydrated. I cannot put it on my eyes if they do not have any eye cream. So I do like it that way, which I was super surprised. So I have a goal to use this 10 times. I'd like to get some more use on it. It is in my plan to pan bin. We'll see. For Easter, April 9th, we were to choose a pastel item. So I brought in this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Frog. I really would like to use this 9 times. It is a pastel-y, you know, glittery, pretty shade. There it is right there. And there is a swatch of it. It's very, very pretty, and it will look really nice over some of my looks, or even if I just tap it on my lid without putting anything else on my lid, it'll still be nice in the morning, like for a quick school look or something like that. Or if I put down this Amore shade, I wonder what that would look like. Let me do that. Okay, this Amore shade. Oh, I already had it swatched. I didn't have to swatch it again, you bozo. See? After work, when I film, I'm not always like the brightest because I feel like my brain is really tired. So let me put this Frog over it and see what that looks like. Makeup playtime. Oh, that's pretty. See that as opposed to just Amore on its own? Oh, that's very pretty. So that would be a really pretty school look. Okay, I got to remind myself to do that. Very nice. And then for Earth Day, that is April 22nd, an eco-friendly item, clean beauty, etc. This is where I screwed up. I brought in this Well People powder. This is new. I got this in my last AIA Beauty Bundle box. But I was so set on wanting to try it because Danny wanted to know if it had glitters in it, I think. So I was like, ooh, I can bring in that Well People powder. Doesn't look like it to me. You can't really see anything, so I'm not even going to show you. But my goal is to use it 10 times. I'm sorry, Shelley. I know you'll forgive me. I know she'll forgive me. Same thing with these next 2 products. A National Makeup Day, April 26th. Any makeup item that you want to celebrate. Oh, okay. So this one's not, it doesn't have to be old. Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. I was so thrilled when I got this in my lucky bag. I felt like I got the best present. So I want to use this. I really want to use this. So here it was what it looks like. Here's the blush. Here's the highlight. Ooh, that highlight is a creamy blush, highlight. There they are. Get that highlight to shift. That's beautiful. And these shadows are right up my alley. Nice neutrally looks. I love them. So my goal is to use this palette for 3 looks. So that's what I will do. And then last but not least, for April showers, bring May flowers. Any item related to a flower or flowers in any way, I decided to bring in this Pat McGrath Labs Moonlit Seduction palette because of the flowers in the artwork on the palette. I just think this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. And this is brand new. I got it last month. And I haven't even taken the plastic off yet, nor will I, but oh my God. Let me swatch some of these. Oh my gosh, this one is VR Sextasy, Astral Lilac Aura. These are so, oh my God. Oh my God, yes, yes. So, I mean, they're just beautiful, beautiful. So I'm super excited, and my goal is also to use them do 3 looks with this palette. So I'm very excited about that. I think I'm traveling this weekend. As long as the weather holds out, everybody stays healthy, yada, yada, yada. I will be traveling this weekend, and I don't know, maybe I'll take that with me, or my Natasha Denona Glam palette. But Madeline likes to put her little fingers in my eyeshadows, so I might have to bring something for her too. Anyway, yeah, that's my update for Same Pan last year. Shelley, again, I hope you're okay with me bending the rules on a couple of these products. I totally forgot about the fact that we were aiming to use older makeup in our collection, but I have a feeling you will forgive me. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, please subscribe. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. I almost forgot my outro. Bye.